So where did...
I've been having severe health issues.
Where did you guys, like, you're taking it to a rescue?
We're taking it to a temporary spot, and then the rescue's picking the dog up in the morning.
Okay, but was it your dog?
No.
Okay, whose dog, who does this belong to?
We're not really sure. It belonged to a rescue that got shut down.
Okay.
And then we got asked to foster it.
Okay, so you guys had custody of the dog?
Yes.
Okay, and so it was your dog?
No, we never had any paperwork.
Okay, you don't need paperwork.
Yeah.
You guys were caring for the dog. It was in your care.
Ma'am.
She's on the side door here.
Okay.
Officer.
So you all were caring for the dog for how long?
2-3 weeks.
A couple weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this rescue was, you guys were caring for the dog, and the rescue was the owners of the dog, and you guys were just taking care of it, correct? Okay, so then you guys were going to take it to a location to be picked up by the rescue in the morning, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so now they're making threats. What kind of threats?
They've been making threats all day because of another issue that happened with another one of their dogs almost killing somebody.
Okay.
Us. Right now they've almost cost him his job. They threatened to have the cops break down our door and have me thrown in prison and take...
But what kind of threats have they made today?
All the same threats.
What are they? You're going to go to...
Tell us word for word.
Yeah.
They're on text messages.
Can we see them?
Yeah, I'll have to pull them up.
It's all crazy. It's like these ladies are like the mafia kind of.
Okay. Where's this rescue at?
The lady that's been threatening us is based out of, I don't know, she's got a house in Miami and a house in Kentucky.
Okay.
And I'm not sure where she lives.
Okay.
But these dogs originally came from this rescue called the Red Barn.
Okay. Where's that?
Supposedly there was some shootings on the property, and there was like 6 or 7 dogs that ended up dying.
I'm sorry, who was driving?
I was.
So, I'll have to ask you a couple quick questions.
Can I see the... On the text messages.
I'm pulling them up now.
About how far were you going?
How far?
From where you're driving.
All right, we live in Salt Springs, which is in Ocala.
So
we were going to New Smyrna.
Okay. So at what point did you think that maybe the dog was outside of the car? Because do you not look at your side mirrors whatsoever?
When I'm sitting in my seat, all you can see is the door knob. When I sat and looked in the mirror, that's all I could see. And she was right here when... So I didn't
I'm having a very difficult time looking at the injuries of the dog that was hanging outside your car. There's blood going down the side of your car. And you're telling me your mirrors are not set up to be outside so you can actually see the entirety of your vehicle and possibly anything else that may be coming towards you, anything else like that. Are you following where I'm at right now?
I didn't see anything in my mirror, so I'm sorry. I didn't.
In the call.
Oh my fucking god.
Where are these text messages?
I'm getting them right now.
Okay.
Here it is.
Are you guys just riding down with the windows down and just hear anything?
Yeah, the windows were...
Any kind?
She wasn't making noises.
Alright, if you just kind of scroll down, I'm blue. They'll start with, and some of them will be within there.
Okay, so there's no threats to do harm. There's threats that you're going to be punished criminally, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know if knowing this lady a long time, I wouldn't put her past her to hurt us harmfully.
Okay, but she never said that.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you what the story is. So, basically, these people are fostering a dog. that they were transporting from Ocala to New Smyrna in their vehicle. And while doing so, they got to Plymouth and Woodland, and the dog, then they realized the dog was hanging outside the window, and it's now dead. And so that's a separate issue, and now they're concerned that the rescue that they were taking it to, or that owns the dog that they were fostering it for, is gonna have them criminally charged. So that's why we're here, because they're concerned about that. But now I'm more concerned about how this dog died and what steps I need to take for that. Hangs itself by the leash out the window is what their story is. Yeah, pretty much. That's their story. And now it's covered in their backseat dead. Get him. Trim.
Which one?
Him. What is he doing? Go ahead, I'm sorry. It's somewhere on Woodland is the story I got. Or, no, I'm sorry. The dog hung itself. It fell out of the car. They realized the car wasn't there. They realized the dog wasn't there, and they found it at Plymouth and Woodland, put it back in the car, and then drove to this express mart. And the only reason they called us was not because the dog is dead, but because they claimed that the rescue was making threats, but I read the threats, and they're just saying that they intend to criminally charge them. Oh, and there's blood going down the side of the car. So, yeah. And if the dog hung itself, I don't know why there would be blood. Oh, okay. $828.12. Okay, and you think that fits? Mhm. Mhm. Right. So you think physical arrest? Because there's two people here. There's a driver and then a passenger. Okay. Yeah, we mentioned that, and he claimed he couldn't see anything, and there was no noise. Yeah, he couldn't see anything. Uh huh. Okay. Mhm. 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 Yeah, I agree. I just my next thing is what do I do with this dog? Okay, so they can keep it is what I'm asking. Mhm. 10-4. I can do that. I didn't know if there was anything special I needed to do with the dog. And do I need to forward this to Jenny at all, or I'm doing all the charges? Okay. Okay. Mhm. Foster animals. Okay. Do you think I should do anything with the passenger? Yes, sir. Did you get pictures of the car? Okay. Okay, so let's get. Who was driving? Okay. So what did you call us for? Let's start there, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Because there was an incident earlier on.
We just wanted a police report to
Okay.
show this was a horrible accident and we had no intentions of bringing harm to the animal.
Okay. So, what is your plan with this dog now?
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know if we still should give it to the people.
That's between you and them. I can tell you we're not gonna take it. It's in your possession right now. The police report that's going to be done is a charging affidavit where I'm going to be pressing charges on you for animal cruelty. There will be no physical arrest today because of the circumstances, but that's the police report that's going to be done. So you'll be charged for animal cruelty, and it'll be forwarded to animal control at this point, okay? You will be in the report. There won't be any charges because you weren't the driver, and I can't prove that you had any responsibility in it. But if the court decides that you do, the state does, then you will be charged criminally as well. Okay? You guys have any questions?
Will he get up an affidavit today?
I'm gonna write up the affidavit today. I'll give you a case number if you want it. So I would look out in the mail in case you get a court date or something. Okay?
Is the address of your license correct?
Yes.
You get a phone number? I can do that. I can do that. that case number. Do you have any more questions for me? Okay. All right. Yep.
Y'all good to go?
Did you get both their info?
They're both around the call.
Thank you. Thank you. Turn it, camera.